This episode was made possible by the fine folks at
Washington State's Caviar Gold. My name is Bigfoot. Episode 8.
That was a good weed.
Welcome to my talk show. My name is Bigfoot, and you are?
Mike Shannon, the Alien OG.
George Kush. We are the Kush Lyfe, Kush Crew.
What brings you guys to Washington?
My mom actually brought me to Washington. Found my mom like maybe 10 years ago. And honestly, I lived in Idaho. I was kind of a bad son, didn't come visit mom as much as I probably should have. And one day I was just like, you know what, it's time to go make up for that time. So I moved up to Washington to be closer to my mom. And honestly, so the cops will stop following me everywhere too, because I smoke weed. It's what I do, and some of the states I've lived in aren't always legal yet. So,
yeah.
How would you guys define your rap style?
Me, I'm East Coast, Dirty South, a little bit of everything. To me, I don't consider myself having a rap style. I evolve with how I spit. Like if I like the way something that I hear on a song and I like the way that artist did it, I'm gonna try it too, because I mean, you get stagnant or stale if you stay with the same constant flow, same constant anything. In music, in order to continue in music and to keep the crowd going, you gotta sit there and really evolve.
Keep pushing the envelope.
Yeah, you just sitting back doing the same thing over and over, what's that do? That just keeps you mediocre. But when you actually take the time to step out of your boxes, I like to call it, and try something a little different, yeah, it's like leveling up.
What are you guys working on right now?
I'm working on my album right now, George Kush, Relatable. Basically, it's a hip-hop album, true to the form. I do songs and music that people can relate to. You've been through it, you've been there, you've done that, or you haven't, or you know somebody that has. So, working on that, getting the album done by August 20th. Be pushing that. Kush Fest in August is going to be my second annual Kush Fest birthday celebration, where I just basically throw a show and bring artists out, friends and family, barbecue, let's have a good time.
You guys wanted to give advice to any musician that wanted to grow. What would you tell them?
Believe in yourself and believe in your craft and what you're trying to do.
We are our own worst critic.
If I can, 22 Too Many. Shout outs to those guys fighting veteran suicide. I mean, there's actually a lot of people that I want to shout out, but we can get to that here in a minute if that's okay, just to show some love to some people that are really doing it for the community, doing it for the marijuana community, for the veterans, for just the community in whole. You know, it's at the end of the day, that's what Kush Life's about. We want to give back. We want the community to know that it's not all badness out there. Like, there is people out there that care, people that want to show you that life is worth a lot more than just the darkness that surrounds us sometimes. You know, it's a movement in more respects than anything. Being able to relate to somebody and give them something to cope with. I have a suicide prevention song that I wrote a few years back based on things in my life and losing friends to something like that. And it came down to it one day. I sat there and I was like, I want to give somebody something. So maybe if they're hurting, or maybe if, you know, like, if it's gotten to the point they can't come back from, maybe my song's the one thing that saves them. Music has saved me many and many a time, and it's gotten me through some of my darkest points in my life. If it wasn't for music and art just in general, I'd probably be sitting in my house doing jack shit, let's be real, and not really caring about anything or anybody. And you know, that's a very solemn and just sad life to me, to feel that kind of existence. I want to do more than that. Like, I don't have to be the person that changes the world, but if there's that one person that hears a song of mine and they come to me and they're like, man, that really helped me just get through some really hard times I was going through, then it did exactly what music's done for me. It soothes the soul, like you said. I'm a big believer that what you put out into the universe comes back to you. And for years I put a lot of negativity into the universe, and for years I've had to kind of come back from that. But that's all part of growing. That's all part of becoming a better person, is facing your fears, facing your past, and becoming a person that you see fit, that's good to be out in this world. You know, like, it's not a hard thing to give somebody a hand up. I'm not big on giving you a hand out, but if I can tell you need a hand up, I'm going to be there to lift you up and put you back on that path that you need to be on. It's just making up for the things that have happened before.
Now that you found Bigfoot, do you have any questions for me?
Man, are you an alien?
No, I'm an earthling.
Yeah, so, man, I got so many questions for you. But that's probably going to be another time.
Okay.
We'll hang out.
Well, favorite movie about Bigfoot?
Oh, Harry and the Hendersons.
Oh,
Man,
yeah.
yes. This is Bigfoot.
This is George Kush.
My name is Bigfoot.
Michael Shannon, Alien OG. Find me on Facebook, Michael Shannon.
I'm on Twitter, Reverb Nation, SoundCloud, Facebook, George Cain, or Kush Knowledge. Knowledge Kush on Twitter, Kush Knowledge on all the other websites. Just look me up. I'll friend you back. I'm lazy about it, but I like you guys.
SoundCloud.
Yep. Awesome. Thank you.
My name is Bigfoot. Out.
Okay, man.
Remember, Bigfoot believes in you.